This is my car, my 2002 Nissan Altima that I got last summer. I am having some trouble with the engine, so it cannot be driven at this time. So in the meantime, my wonderful dad is letting me borrow. Sorry, I'm showing y'all the ground, but I can't show y'all the license plates on either of these cars. This is my dad's Chevy Cruze, which he is graciously letting me borrow until I can get mine fixed. In case you didn't know, I'm the type of person who likes very precise quality work done, but I'm also very cheap. So what that means for me is I generally teach myself how to do it myself. So that way, you know, it's done the way I want it, and it costs me little to nothing for many things. But one of the things I was raised to, when you borrow things, that you need to return them in as good or better condition than you borrowed them. And for me, that includes vehicles. So when I borrow a car, it is returned, washed, not behind on oil change. If I need an oil change while I was driving it, it is washed, no Calypso, and a full tank of gas. Calypso? You're going to scratch that car, and I'm not fixing it for you to scratch it. Alright, so when I pick the car up, I have quite a bit of work that I will have to be doing on this car. So I will probably record it, and so y'all can see. And I am pretty knowledgeable. I learned it from my dad. My grandfather was a body guy. But anyway, so this is my dad's Chevy Cruze, and immediately upon picking it up, I did notice that there are some pretty significant scratches here. Like there, that's exposed metal, and we live in Michigan. So that means any scratches exposing metal need to be covered, at least primed, as soon as possible to prevent them from rusting. So, and then I also noticed that down here on the frame, underneath the door, is some more bare metal. Well, I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but this car is a weird color. It is technically called Autumn Red Metallic, because it's an orangey red, but it is also called Serif Orange. But that color is very difficult to come by and very expensive for more than just like a little pen. And yeah, as you can tell, I probably would need just one pen on that scratch. So I brainstormed and I came up with this idea. I am going to use this, the Rust-Oleum Peel Coat, and of course sandable primer, because you should always prime bare metal. Obviously the car's dirty. I would wash it before I painted it, but in case y'all can't tell, my driveway is dirt, and so yeah, it doesn't, no cars I own stay clean for long, not even the Subi, which is why we got the poly coat. Anyways, back to the Chevy. So I didn't want to just like throw like a one big bold black stripe down the middle of the hood, because I think that would be ridiculous and ugly. And I wanted to kind of incorporate this orangey red color into a design somehow, since I don't feel like hand painting a wolf for my dad's Wolf Runner Transportation company. So, and just plain letters are boring. So what I'm thinking is probably 2 wide stripes on the either side of the midline of the hood, and then writing in black letters, having Cruze here, and either Chevy or the Chevy bow tie here, Or, this is one I really like the idea of, but I'm not sure. And the way I figure it, worst case scenario, my dad doesn't like he can peel it off. So, but I called him to get some input and he didn't answer. So, and I'm impatient. So I was like, I'm gonna take this to YouTube or Facebook or both. So the other option is to hand draw flames. I'm thinking probably in a U shape because that's what I like, and I'm doing it. Or on the hood, outlining them in painter's tape, and obviously taping that all off, and then spray painting the entire hood black. And then obviously you would peel off the where the tape is, and it would be, you know, leave the metal or the orangey red where the flames are. And I'm wondering if they have I know they have color shift paint, but it's usually like blue and red or purple and blue. But it would be really cool if they had like a yellow orange color shift clear coat to put over the red. I think that would be badass. So I might check that out. And I do know, that you can get powder that you will put in any clear coat that it has a color shift, because when we pay off this Subi, I'm going to do a pink purple color shift on that white because I hate white cars. I already decided. And yeah, so them's my plans for a hot minute. But I'm gonna have to get access to a garage before, like for the hood, I can just tape off the hood. I can, you know, put something here to kind of keep the tarp or whatever from touching the hood while it dries, although it dries pretty fast. And then, like, you know, tucking it down here or taping it down here, but it should be pretty easy to keep the hood out of, you know, from getting dust on it from living in the country. While it cures and dries. Although my stepdad did, when he restored a Dodge Dart, he painted it actually a very similar orange with matte black. When he got done with the black, he didn't have a booth, and before the color completely cleared, it rained. And I've actually seen that as like some of that silicone peel off paint that looks like how the black paint on the Dart looked after it got rained on when it wasn't completely clear or cured. So I thought it looked cool. He was mad. And now a different guy now owns the car. My stepdad did see him recently at a car show within the last couple of years. My mom and stepdad live in Texas, but up here he saw them, and the car has since been completely, like, it's got a brand new high performance engine in it. It's been repainted. It looks like a hot rod. But just a little side note. But anyway, so if y'all could give me your opinions, whatever they may be, let me know what you think. Bye.